What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Omar. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. Continue this Magic review season. Been a rough last week. I was supposed to come in here after the first Charlotte game, but I really came in here. I was just too frustrated to try. I really couldn't put words into what I wanted to say. So I just held on to it. And after the Charlotte game, I'm able, after a win, after the last couple of heartbreaking losses, I'm actually able to say what I want to say. So let's get into it. Let's start a little bit back in the week. A couple of heartbreaking losses after a Cole Anthony insane game winner, which I believe is the first game winner that in Magic history where we're down and it's a 3-point buzzer beater, which is completely insane. Shout out Cole. But after that game winner was two tough losses. Malcolm and a back and forth game against Indiana. Malcolm brought after the Magic really blew it, really missed free throws. Really is what really cost the Magic that game against Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon hits a game winner, and Evan Fournier just misses a good look. It happens. Move on to Charlotte. I thought they opened up pretty well against Charlotte. They had a 13-point lead in the third quarter. They blow it, and they lose a really bad loss on the Magic. And then tonight, Cole Anthony had a career night, and the Magic had a 20-point lead in the third quarter. And they almost blew it. Here came Devontae Graham. Here came Terry Rozier, Bridges. I thought Orlando was going to blow this game again. Fortunately, I don't know if it was due to fatigue or Aaron Gordon's defensive play. Gordon Hayward really wasn't a factor in the fourth quarter, which I think is the reason the Magic were able to hold on to this game. They did a lot better job against pressure in the fourth quarter after taking a punch and Charlotte cutting the lead down. But a win's a win. Just move on and let's get into a couple players individually. We'll start with Cole Anthony. The huge game winner against Charlotte. I mean, not against Charlotte, against Minnesota, which I completely lost my mind. And then tonight against Charlotte, career high 22 points, 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. And this is really, and I think this has to do a lot with Aaron Gordon getting moved to the point guard, because instead of him having to play point and having to, get the Magic offense set and initiate it, he's really able just to not going to see just chucking up shots, because he always makes the right basketball play, sometimes to a fault where he gives up open looks, but he's looking to score, and that's really just opening up his offense, and I think that's what we're seeing Cole Anthony become a better shooter as of late. I think moving forward, there are going to be times like a stretch of games where he's going to show because he's a rookie. It's going to be up and down. So that's what it is when you're being a rookie. I think right now it's probably going to see what we're probably going to see in the future of Cole Anthony when Markelle gets back and they share the backcourt. And it's very exciting watching Cole Anthony score the ball extremely well, shoot the ball extremely well. Like this is what Orlando drafted. This Cole Anthony right here that has a swagger to him again, confidence of hitting open shots, hitting shots, period. Because there's sometimes where a defender's right there, jabs on him twice and pulls up and bangs it. Like he finally has that confidence again, and it's very good to see. He outplayed LaMelo, and it's just gotta be ready for Sacramento on Wednesday, and hopefully he can do it again. This does be a very good defender against De'Aaron Fox, and let's see how Cole Anthony responds. Next up, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon has had a fantastic season ever since the restriction has came off, getting moved to point guard. He's been playing great. He already has a triple-double. He's flirted a couple of times with other triple-doubles. He's shooting the ball a lot better now. There's not really much. He's been locking up a lot of great players already this season, whether it be Giannis, Luka. He's played great defense. And he's just playing out of position here where he's just playing point guard now again because Cole Anthony's a rookie. He's not able to do it. There's no other point guard on this team that has a veteran, because MCW's out as well. Like there's no other guard that knows point guard that knows how to initiate an offense. And Gordon's taking that responsibility. And he's playing great. Hopefully when MCW comes back, hopefully soon, it's gonna relieve some of Gordon's pressure, and his scoring maybe takes an uptick. But as now, I have nothing bad to say on AG. He's just been playing great, and I don't see how there's fault. Let me know if you guys think there's anything I'm missing when it comes to Gordon, but I just think Gordon is playing extremely well, and there's not really much to complain. He's doing the most he can do, playing defense, pushing the ball in transition, moving the ball, making the right play, knocking down open threes. Now, there are some times where he just where I'm not even gonna say bad shots. Maybe try to see if he has it shots, but I'll live with it at this point because he's playing great. Not much to say about Gordon. And we saw it against Charlotte. Gordon Hayward ate the Magic defense alive, and when Gordon was there, he really wasn't a factor in the fourth quarter. So, enough said. Evan Fournier. Oh, hold on. Before we move on from Gordon, I want an apology from all of the Gordon here that said the Magic should have moved him from Kelly Oubre. I think not. So just drop those apologies in the comment section down below. Now let's get to Evan Fournier, who I think a lot of people that understood, especially to start, that Evan Fournier was going to play in a new role, and a lot of people really weren't giving him a lot of hate as anymore because they understood that Fournier, when playing the right role, he's very effective. And unfortunately, when he came back, he somewhat got back to the Euro brother role where it's always a pick and roll, 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 pick and roll. But if we're being honest, that's what he really has to do in order to make this Magic offense work. Because without Evan Fournier, this Magic offense isn't doing anything. If we're being honest here, I think while there has to be some of that, I think ever since the first game he came back, there has been a more of a balance, which I think is the reason the Magic offense has gotten an uptick from his struggling to score 100 points, which I'm happy with. If there's a balance, and I have no problem with it. Evan Fournier needs the ball in his hands to look to score. I know this. I hope other people realize this. And I just think Evan Fournier deserves a lot of credit this season to just trying to play in a new role and try to make his teammates better. Terrence Ross. No other player has really struggled since Markel's injury as Terrence Ross. He's really struggling to shoot the ball, and it's getting to the point where he's missing good looks. And he's always been a streaky shooter, so I have faith that he'll bounce back eventually. But if we're being honest, a lot of these games that the Magic blew, the Magic were in this game despite of Terrence Ross's shooting struggles. So I think once Ross gets back to what he can be and what he was to start the year, the Magic will be fine. They'll start racking up a couple wins, and the next 3 games are very winnable. We'll get to it later, but if Terrence Ross is able to hit threes and like make the defense pay and spread the defense out, then the Magic will be in very good shape. I just think Ross, while he is struggling, I think he'll be fine, and the Magic will be fine. It's just going to take some time to bounce back and really get into rhythm, playing with a second unit that wasn't there to start the year. Jordan Bone was not playing. James Ennis was not there at the beginning of the year. Dwayne Bacon was in the starting line to start the year. Cole Anthony's no longer part of that second unit. Okeke's out. It's just going to take some time especially when I think Mo comes back. I think Ross is going to be fine. It's going to take time when this team gets a little bit healthier. Ross won't feel as much pressure on himself to have to score 20 a game. Vucevic, there's nothing else to say about Vucevic, but he's playing like an All-NBA center, top 3 center in my opinion. Embiid, Jokic, and then Vucevic. I don't want to hear Bamba Adebayo. I don't want to hear anyone else. Vucevic is just killing it. He's averaging like 23 or 24 and 11, shooting the ball ballistic, beyond the arcs, just going crazy, making plays, passing the ball, finding open teammates, clogging up the lane, playing a lot better defensively than people want to give him credit for. Vucevic is playing amazing. No question at all-star. In my opinion, a top 3 center in the NBA and on all NBA center. 3rd team most likely. If he continues this, I there's no question he should be regarded as that. And I'm very excited to see how he continues to play this way as the team gets healthier. And I think he will end up getting better because there won't be a lot of that much pressure, but that he's going to be the only one. it is what it is. But his efficiency they go down a little bit as he was taking around 30 shots a game. One, everyone was out, but now as Gordon's come back, Fournier's come back, he's not taking as many, but he's keeping the same efficiency, which is great to see. Shout out Vooch, he's been playing just amazing. Mo Bamba. I don't know what's up with Mo. This front office has always had this thing where they're never gonna be quite open with us. They've always kept things in secrecy. And Mo Bamba is just the worst thing to keep secret about. He was playing games, and then due to non-team contact tracing under the COVID protocols, Bamba did not play on the road trip. And I didn't think he was gonna play Charlotte either game, and a lot of people got upset. But understand that Mo was not allowed to do any exercise while under this, like where he couldn't do anything because of the COVID protocol. And Coach Clifford probably wants to get him through like a walkthrough or a small practice first. And I get it. So I didn't think he was going to play either game against Toronto since it was a back-to-back. I hope he's ready to play against Sacramento. I think Sacramento would be a good game to get him in, especially just to back up Vujer Ken Birch. You just have him play with the second unit. I think that'll help Mo a lot. I don't know. That's just my hope that he plays against Sacramento before it gets even worse because he has to be there by the end of the year playing comfortable minutes. He has to. He provides too much to this team, whether it be shot blocking, spreading the floor to shoot, or even setting good screens. Because as he got more comfortable, I saw him setting a lot better screens and creating high energy plays. He looks like he wants to be out there. He looks like he wants to win, and the Magic just have to get him out there. No ifs or buts. Mo Bamba is part of the future for this team, and he has to play, especially when he usually contributes more good than bad. I just don't see why not he's not playing. I get it against the Charlotte games, but he should be back in the lineup against Sacramento. All right, now to wrap this up, the Magic have 3 games coming up against Sacramento, the Clippers, and the Raptors. Sacramento, this is a very winnable game, but at least what I saw out of them against the Knicks and Charlotte, I don't know if they're going to go into Sacramento feeling that way. I don't know how they're going to play. But Sacramento should be a winnable game. I think they are going to be Sacramento. And I think at these 3 games for the rest of the week, I think that for these 3, they have to go 2-1. I think they have to be 500 by the end of the week. Or maybe not. No, because they are 8-10 as of now. So maybe just go be 10-11 by the end of the week. Hopefully 3-0 because these 3 games are winnable. Sacramento, like I just mentioned, they're not the greatest team right now. They're still trying to figure themselves out, but they have a couple players that are playing extremely well, like Tyrese Halliburton. Then the Clippers, which I think the Magic should very well be able to steal. No Paul George and no Kawhi Leonard, probably. They're on the COVID protocol for tracing, so maybe they'll be out for that game. If they are both out, then the Magic have no excuse to lose that game, especially as the Clippers will be trying to scramble to learn how to play without their 2 stars. So I think the Magic might be able to get that game. And then even the Raptors have not played well as of yet this year. Toronto just hasn't been good, if we're being honest. They are getting it together somewhat now, but the Magic have to get that game against Toronto. And I think when Gordon guarding Pascal Siakam, they should be able to get it. It just determines if the Magic show up to play or not at this point. I just don't know what Magic is going to show up on any given night. So they could very well sweep the week, including the Charlotte game, go 4-0. I hope they at least go 3-1, and then this week 2-1 for the last 3 games. But it's going to be close to see. We'll see what happens. And thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, what the Magic are looking like going forward. And see you guys next time.